we're going to look at finding fractions of a set of objects and finding fractions of numbers. First of all, we're going to look at finding a fraction of a set of objects. There are 20 cubes here, and I want to find 1/5. To find 1/5 of my 20 cubes, I need to divide them into 5 groups. I've got one group, and I've now split them into 5 groups. Here I have one of my 5 groups, and so on. If I add all of those together, I have 5 of my 5 groups, which makes my whole group of 20. I can then count the number of cubes within each group. I know that there are 4 cubes in each group, and when added together they make my total of 20. So after splitting my 20 cubes into 5 groups, I then worked out how many cubes were in one of those groups. One out of the 5 groups had 4 cubes, or 1/5 of the 20 equals 4. We're now going to look at finding a fraction of a number. Once again, we're looking at finding 1/5 of 20. The first thing I need to do is to divide my whole number by 5, and I can write this as a number sentence. 20 divided by 5. Using my knowledge of multiplication, I know that 5 times 4 is 20. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. So 20 divided by 5 equals 4. And that means 1/5 of 20 equals 4. Right, let's recap. To find 1/5 of 20, I had to divide my whole number by the denominator of the fraction. In this case, I had to divide or split 20 into 5 groups. I can do this with my cubes, or I could write it as a number sentence. One group of cubes added together to make 4, and my number sentence gave me an answer of 4. 1/5 of 20 equals 4. We're now going to try the same with a different fraction. This time we're finding 1/4 of 20. Once again, starting with my whole number, I'm going to divide it by the denominator of the fraction. So I need to divide 20 by 4. I'm going to write this as a number sentence. 20 divided by 4. Using my knowledge of multiplication, I know that 4 times 5 is 20. So the inverse is 20 divided by 4, which equals 5. Back to my fraction, 1/4 of 20 equals 5.